Welcome everyone to Earlham College. This top 100 private liberal arts institution has been inspiring students to make big changes in communities and the world for good, now going on 177 years. Located in Richmond, Indiana, students here benefit from one of the nation's best classroom experiences, according to the Princeton Review. And every student embarks on an epic journey, a personalized experience that connects students with all of the resources and experiences needed for postgraduate success. Each journey comes with a guarantee that is rare in higher education: a funded internship, research, or other career discerning experience worth up to $5,000. I'm your host, Alex Boylan, and over the next half hour, we'll meet with Earlhamites who will share stories about the student-athlete experience, special learning opportunities for first-generation students, and their experiences contributing to campus life through Earlham's experiential agricultural program, and the student-run horse barn and equestrian program, just to name a few. We think you'll agree that the passion these students have for Earlham and making the world a better place is absolutely inspiring. Welcome to Earlham College. This is the College Tour. Let's meet Christine, a junior double majoring in business and peace and global studies from India. Earlham attracts students and faculty from all over the world, like Christine, who are interested in challenging the status quo with the purpose of creating a more fair, equitable, and just world. Christine, you can take it from here.
Thanks, Alex. Namaste, everyone. I'm from India, double majoring in business and peace and global studies. So, you might be wondering, what would excite a person to move halfway across the world to the sweet little town of Richmond, Indiana? Well, the answer to that, my friends, is a purposeful education. At Earlham, we're encouraged to take what we learn in the classroom out into the world to make a meaningful difference in the lives of others. In my short time here at Earlham, I've met many wonderful people doing just that, whether it be through clubs that challenge unfair housing policies in the locality, or through starting initiatives that address environmental issues. Earlhamites are always on the move. Earlham provides you with the mentorship, funding, and space to help bring your ideas to life. I've participated in the Earlham Dimmick Eastman Grand Challenge, a startup competition that focuses on local social entrepreneurship. In collaboration through a local food pantry, my teammates and I proposed an idea to help tackle food insecurity in Richmond. Speaking about entrepreneurship, I fondly remember my experience at the Earlham Livingston Entrepreneurial Leadership Bootcamp, where, under the guidance of mentors from world-renowned companies like McKinsey, we learned the fundamentals of entrepreneurship. Last, but certainly not least, I'd like to tell you about how I used my epic advantage. Last summer, I went on a 3-week trip to Indonesia to study interfaith conflict resolution and community rebuilding. The trip was truly transformative, as I was able to see how the concepts I learned in my Peace and Global Studies classes manifested in the real world. These experiences and more make me so proud to be an Earlhamite. So, if you're on the lookout for a college experience that helps you explore new perspectives and go beyond your comfort zone, then my friends, Earlham College is just the right place for you. Back to you, Alex.
Christine, thank you for sharing how Earlham students are working to create a better world and explaining how Earlham faculty support students' big ideas. Your participation in the Dimmick Eastman Grand Challenge is paving the way for a better life for Earlham's neighbors right here in Richmond. Great work. Okay, let's hear from Johnny, a senior environmental sustainability major from Seattle, Washington. At Earlham, living and learning has been shaped by a set of values dating back to its Quaker founders in 1847. Those values, including respect for persons, integrity, simplicity, peace and justice, and community, are still important today. Tell us more, Johnny.
Hey, thank you, Alex. I've been a Quaker my entire life. Coming to Earlham was a decision to join a welcoming and friendly community away from home, and a decision to develop my sense of self as a Quaker and as a human. Earlham has proven itself to be full of kind, generous, loving people. Somehow, it is simultaneously a rigorous learning environment and an open space for delving deep into interests and discovering passions. At Earlham, I chose to follow my passion for the environment, which led me here to Miller Farm for my sustainable agriculture class, which also happened to be the first class I ever took at Earlham. I vividly remember stepping onto the farm in my khaki pants and quickly realizing that my clothing did not agree with the Indiana heat and humidity in August. It was in that class that I made some of my first friends at Earlham, drove a tractor for the first time, met chickens and guinea fowl, harvested the silliest looking carrots, and became closely familiar with the very spiky Canada thistle. To me, Miller Farm is all about hands-on learning and community. We hold farm days on the weekend when anyone is welcome to come do some farm work and share a community meal afterward. And Miller Farm is just one place on campus that encourages leadership and lives into Quaker values. Being at Earlham has taught me so much, but most importantly, it has taught me to connect with other people and find value in everyone. I'd say Earlham's Quaker values teach us to do good and be good to each other no matter where you are on campus. Come check out the farm sometime, Alex. I got work to do. Back to you.
Johnny, thank you for sharing how Earlham has helped develop your sense of self as a Quaker and how you support Earlham's core values through the Miller Farm Experiential Agriculture Program. Your contributions are helping to preserve Earlham's Quaker heritage and deepen its commitment to community and hands-on learning. Thanks again. Skylar is a senior biochemistry major from right here in Richmond, Indiana. More than half of Earlham's student body studies away from campus at least once in their Earlham education, but many travel to multiple different cities or countries like Costa Rica and England as part of their Earlham education. Skylar, give us all the details. Take it away.
Thanks, Alex. Hey, everyone. It's great to be here today. Growing up in Richmond, Indiana, I never thought that I'd attend a college that I passed by every day without second thought. When it finally came time to choose a college, I chose Earlham College because of the great academic opportunities they had here, as well as I got to continue playing the sport I love, volleyball. Although Earlham College was right in my hometown, it took on a whole new meaning when I enrolled. Earlham has helped me experience new things like studying abroad in London. My time in London has been one of the highlights of my time at Earlham. I never thought studying abroad, especially in London, was possible because I thought it'd be so expensive, but with Earlham's guidance, it ended up being the same price as if I was studying on campus. I got to immerse myself in different cultures, learn in a totally different environment, and grow as an individual. I also participated in Epic for athletes where I got to travel to Costa Rica with my volleyball team, totally free of charge. The resources at Earlham, like the Study Abroad office and my academic advisors, were crucial in making these experiences possible. Their support helped me navigate my journey smoothly and decide which place was the right fit for me. Earlham's commitment to experimental learning and global perspectives is evident through the extensive support for off-campus study. Earlham doesn't just teach you in the classroom, it gives you hands-on experience. I've gained valuable skills that set me apart, from gaining a deeper understanding of many different global cultures to practical abilities like being adaptable in these different settings. Earlham has prepared me for the real world. That's all I've got for today. Back to you, Alex.
Thank you, Skylar. Your travels to 6 different countries as part of your Earlham education is so impressive. It's clear that Earlham's commitment to international education and plentiful study abroad opportunities has sharpened your worldview and given you many hands-on experiences that will serve you well in life after you graduate. Thanks again. Let's hear from Aus, a senior biochemistry major from Syria. At Earlham, students can pursue applied minors like medical humanities to personalize their education and make unique connections between academics and personal interests. These programs also unlock opportunities for students to integrate international travel or co-curricular experiences into their core area of study. Tell us all about it, Aus. Take it away.
Habibi Alex, thanks for the intro. Hi everyone. Growing up, I moved around a lot. I attended 9 different schools across 5 countries. And because of this, diversity in education was important to me. And Earlham College, with this diverse student body and opportunities, did not disappoint. Earlham has many unique programs, like the Applied Minor programs. Through the Applied Minor programs, students get to personalize our education and make direct connections between academic interests and co-curricular activities. As a pre-med student, I have an applied minor in medical humanities, which integrates the study of ethics, history, and cultural aspects of medicine. This minor has been essential in shaping my understanding of healthcare from a comprehensive perspective. Through this program, I've been able to participate in various resources provided by the Center for Global Health. Programs like the Health Externship, which allows students to engage with local health institutions actively, shadowing healthcare professionals, and volunteering, which provides invaluable hands-on experience. The Community Medicine program further enhances this engagement by involving students in direct patient care and community health initiatives, including ride-alongs with community health professionals. What's more, I've had the privilege of participating in medical missions in Costa Rica and Peru, volunteering in underserved locations and truly experiencing firsthand the global health issues and challenges discussed in the classroom. This minor, combined with my major in biochemistry, supplements my scientific education with compassion, broadening my horizons and preparing me for a future as a well-rounded physician. Earlham is truly a gem. Its programs and support system have equipped me with the knowledge and skills needed for a successful career in the future. I'm actually right now in the process of applying to medical school, so if you're seeing this in the future, wish me luck. Back to you, Alex.
Wow, Aus. As a pre-med student, your medical humanities applied minor has afforded you many important perspectives into the study of ethics, history, and cultural aspects of medicine. Your experiences participating in public health campaigns in Latin America and shadowing health professionals nearby campus will be invaluable in the future. Thanks again, Aus. It's time to meet MJ, a sophomore psychology major from Dallas, Texas. Earlham competes in NCAA Division III athletics and belongs to the Heartland Collegiate Athletics Conference. Earlham also competes in the North Coast Athletic Conference, but for field hockey only. MJ, tell us more about your career as a student athlete on the track and field team. Take it away.
Appreciate you, Alex. I hope everybody watching is doing pretty well. Going over Texas sports was a big part of my life. While running track in high school, I was recruited to come up to Indiana and run for Earlham College. Since I've been at Earlham College, I've been able to connect with people from all over the world, and that goes hand in hand with the way I look at my life, education, and training. From sharing the same cultural background as my coach to having a diverse friend group from all around the world with completely different life experiences, it's all been a great learning opportunity. I run the 200 and 400, and being on the track team gives me so many opportunities to travel and get off campus. This isn't just a team, this is a family I know I can rely on. Most of my time on campus is either spent in class, on the track, or in the weight room, but I also work on and off campus and have a social life. Earlham has done a lot to help me balance everything because of their flexible class schedule and on-campus work schedule. I work in the mailroom on campus, scanning and organizing packages. My favorite part of my job is that I get to meet students that I otherwise wouldn't have interacted with. My time at Earlham College has been amazing, and I'm excited to continue my journey. Earlham has taught me the importance of acceptance and the difference that mixing what you can do best with what others can do can create something that proudly represents the best of our combined skills, cultures, beliefs, and strengths. After my 4 years of Earlham College, I'm hoping to get my master's in psychology and become a youth psychiatrist. Thanks for watching. Back to you, Alex.
Fantastic, MJ. Thank you for giving us a sneak peek into the student-athlete experience at Earlham College. We can tell that your teammates have become a source of support for both your athletic and academic pursuits here on campus. Thanks, MJ, and good luck this season. Earlham offers one of the nation's only student-run horse barns and equestrian programs, and here to talk about it is Eloise. Students like Eloise take shifts at the horse barn in exchange for riding privileges on Earlham's beautiful back campus full of forests, trails, lakes, and pastures. Earlham also sponsors a hunt seat equestrian team in the Intercollegiate Horse Shows Association. Tell us more, Eloise.
Thanks, Alex. When I first started looking at colleges, I saw myself going back to California, where I'd spent half my life. But when it came to making my decision, I realized that Earlham College was the place for me. One of the things that drew me to Earlham was how you call everyone by their first name, even your professors. They care about you and your success. The professors are so passionate about what they teach, and they instill that passion into each student. My ornithology course turned me into a birder. I knew I wanted to work with animals, combining biology and psychology, and my advisor has been incredibly helpful and supportive. She helped me create my own major, anthrozoology, which is the study of human and non-human animal interactions. This past summer, I explored a possible future career path using my Epic Advantage funding to serve as a research assistant at the Boston College Canine Cognition Center. I started horseback riding when I was 10, so going to a college with an equestrian program was a huge draw for me, because it means I can ride almost year-round. I'm a member of Earlham's Barn Co-op and Equestrian team. Every co-op member has at least one barn shift where we do a variety of barn chores to help care for the horses. My favorite part is bringing the horses in and out from the pastures. It's so wonderful being able to walk over from my apartment and go for a trail ride in our beautiful back campus. I'm so glad I made the decision to come to Earlham. I'm not sure I would have found my path in life if not for the support of my professors and the incredible opportunities that Earlham has given me. Back to you, Alex.
Eloise, Earlham has truly nurtured your passion for horses and helped you discover an appreciation for other animals through your coursework in ornithology. Earlham's back campus is absolutely stunning, and being able to design your own major is a really unique opportunity in higher education. Thanks again, Eloise. Let's hear from Noor, a sophomore from Syria who plans to major in computer science. At Earlham, class sizes are much smaller than at larger universities, and professors have an open door policy. Students and faculty even talk to each other on a first name basis, the best way to form a true partnership in the classroom. Tell us more about your experiences, Noor. Take it away.
Thanks a ton for the intro, Alex. Marhaba everyone. Since I was a kid, I was always fascinated by computers. So growing up, I knew that I wanted to study computer science in a place that felt like home, but also challenged me to grow. It all started when Earlham College visited my high school on a college tour. I attended another school in Germany. Earlham College had a lot to offer academically, and I loved its smaller size. Smaller classes allow for invaluable one-on-one time with the professors and faculty. Our classes are structured to promote active engagement and personalized feedback. My professors are always available for office hours, and they genuinely care about my progress, which has been crucial for my academic and personal development. When I first started college, I couldn't have imagined how much I would learn and grow. At Earlham, your academic journey isn't confined to the classroom. For example, we have applied groups in computer science like the web dev team, where we build websites and maintain them for the community. I'm also actively involved in the Google Developer Student Club, where I collaborate with my peers on a project for our Center for Science and Technology. Another experience I have loved is participating in my first ever music class, where I got to learn drums and performed in front of the community. At Earlham, you're encouraged to get out of your comfort zone and truly experience what the world has to offer. The opportunities and support I received from my professors, faculty, and friends have been so enriching. Although nobody is ever prepared for the end of college, Earlham has given me the tools to feel prepared and excited for my future. And that's my story. Now back to you, Alex.
That is great, Noor. Your coursework in computer science and participation in the Google Developer Student Club and the web development applied groups has truly been enriching. We can tell that Earlham's dedicated professors have inspired you to think about how you'll apply your education into your future pursuits. That was great. Thanks again. Let's meet Em, a junior environmental sustainability major from St. Charles, Illinois. How do students like Em develop a sense of belonging? They might join a club or start a new one of their own. Many Earlham students live in campus houses. Student athletes also compete in NCAA Division III sports or participate in dozens of club and recreational sports. Tell us more, Em.
Hi everyone. The most important things for me when choosing the right college was a sense of belonging in my community and reliable academic supports. Luckily, I was contacted by the Earlham women's soccer coach, took a tour of campus, and everything fell into place. One of my biggest sources of community on campus has been my team. Transitioning to college was scary, but was made easier by having built-in family in the faculty and student body ready to support and accept me no matter what. Not only will my professors spend extra time helping me with my academics, but they will often attend my games, performances, or other school events I'm a part of, as they're the biggest supporters of us students. I find belonging as a student athlete and convener of Queer House, one of our themed housing communities on campus. Although this is new to my housemates and me, we are all really excited to be a part of something so special. These houses hold community events, such as Music House with their Catmandoos, or open mic nights. We've all been brainstorming over the summer for our events and are looking forward to extending our welcome to campus. I feel really lucky to attend a school with so many people and spaces that accept me for who I am. With Queer House, the Pride Room, and the Trans Student Union, there are plenty of opportunities to find belonging at Earlham. Many of the courses for my major have had classes held outdoors, a perk of being an environmental sustainability major. I'm looking forward to continuing to strengthen my relationships with the outdoors, my interests, my peers, and my professors. Kicking it back to you, Alex.
That is great, Em. Transitioning to college can be scary, but you're definitely taking advantage of all that Earlham has to offer. As a convener of Queer House and a member of the women's soccer team, you are making the best of your time here. Thanks again for sharing your story, Em. That was awesome. Let's hear from Maro, a sophomore computer science major from Nigeria. Earlham offers dozens of clubs, service, political, cultural, religious life, special interests, and even sports clubs. Students can even start their own. Joining a club is a great way to make friends, build better time management and leadership skills, all while earning a degree. Tell us more, Maro.
Thanks, Alex. Hey, everyone. When I left Nigeria for high school, the United World College in Costa Rica, a program I was drawn to because of its focus to leadership and service to others, which is also why I chose Earlham, because it shares such focus. Although very excited, I was most definitely uncertain about my path. But I knew I had to find my people and create a familial community wherever I went to. One of the pivotal moments in my journey was helping the founding of the African Student Association, or ASA, at Earlham. Seeing the need for a community where African students could connect, share experiences, and celebrate our culture, I joined the efforts with others to establish the ASA. I fell more in love with Earlham because of its diverse student body and the opportunities it provides for students to create meaningful connections and make a difference on campus, such as the Student Advisory Council for Black Students Experience. This organization caters to the diversity of our students with multiple events. My participation in promoting and organizing events such as the Hair Affair and Spa Days not only strengthens our community bond, but also highlights the beauty and diversity of our heritage on campus. During Hair Affairs, the Student Advisory Council for Black Student Experience hosts hairstylists who braid our hair for free. And during Spa Days, we get our nails done, massages, facials, and body products, all sponsored by our school. These events foster community, self-care, and cultural pride amongst participants. Looking ahead, I am excited to continue building on these experiences and expanding our initiatives. I've learned that working together can create a supporting and enriching environment for everyone. The journey doesn't end here. It's just the beginning of a lifelong commitment to leadership and service to others. Back to you, Alex.
Thanks, Mauro. We're inspired by your leadership in establishing the African Student Association. You are creating a community and providing a source of comfort for many Earlham students who are far from their home. We know many other students have benefited from the work of you and your collaborators. Thanks, Mauro. Sammy is a double major in theater arts and business from Danville, Indiana. First-generation students like Sammy are benefiting from the LIFT program. LIFT students are paired with mentors who help them develop the kind of research and writing skills that are essential to becoming successful. These students also have access to fully funded travel experiences. Give us all the details, Sammy. Take it away.
Why, thank you, Alex. Hello, everybody. The reason Earlham was my top college choice was the school's smaller size. Since the school was smaller, I thought that I'd become closer with the faculty and staff at Earlham, and I was right. My sister also goes here, which is a plus. Coming to Earlham, though, I was worried because I am a first-generation college student. I thought that I'd have to figure out this new world on my own. But thankfully, I was wrong. The LIFT program at Earlham has helped students like me get a head start at college. They gave me advice on paper writing, gave me resources to work on schoolwork, and I was even lucky enough to go on the Hadrian's Wall trip. I was able to go to the UK and experience a different culture other than my own, for free. This was a great experience for me because I didn't think I would be able to travel outside the US for a long time. It made my first year at Earlham really enjoyable. Earlham's LIFT program makes it their goal to support the education of first-generation college students, giving them resources and supplies to succeed in college. And their trips bring some fun to the college experience and gives new students an opportunity to learn about a world outside their own, with peers they trust. With the advice and resources the LIFT program gave me, even though I'm completing 2 majors in 4 years, I've been able to start my own club, to be in a band, and to build sets for theater because of what the LIFT program gave me. That's my story. Back to you, Alex.
What a story, Sammy. We're impressed by all of the resources and experiences that are available to first-generation students at Earlham. You are a wonderful ambassador for future students at Earlham who are the first in their families to go to college. Thanks again, Sammy. All right, everybody, isn't Earlham fantastic? We want to thank all these incredible Earlhamites for sharing their stories with us and shining a big spotlight on one of the nation's top national liberal arts colleges. We've really enjoyed our time exploring campus and the city of Richmond, Indiana, and we hope you have too. That's all from us. Now it's your turn to learn more about Earlham College, the epic journey, and the plentiful opportunities that students have to prepare exceptionally well for life after college. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you on campus real soon.